Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. It is Elite Dangerous, and it is game on. And it's Friday, so it's the end of the week. We're gonna start by figuring out where we're going. That is still a little bit too far. I think this is the twin neutron stars, which is a tourist destination. Are we gonna go there because, well, it's something different to look at. But before we get there, we gotta find something that's a little bit closer. So we gotta find we're just gonna find another star. That one. Unless we can see anything else that looks really, really awesome around here, which really I can't. So we're not gonna go all that way. Today we're only gonna go about 60 jumps or 3,000 light years. So we're not gonna go too far. Too many jumps. Too stressful. But we need to get at least like 500, 600 light years closer to that destination before we can switch over to using that as a target. And we're starting off with a neutron star.
Jumping to system EOJALS RRWD1-130. Star is N class. Hold on tight.
Might as well just go all out on the first star and
arrived at EOJALS RR-WD1-130. First visit. Jump distance 46.5 light years.
So we're gonna scan that.
Scan star
ping and see if there's anything else.
RR-WD1-130A. Neutron star. Habitable zone 16,353 to 32,629 light seconds. Age 3,210 million years.
So there really isn't anything else of any interest here. There's 2 other stars. I'm gonna leave them alone. We're just gonna go in here and get boost.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Frameshift drive supercharged by 4 times.
There we go with the supercharge. That went pretty well.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's gonna get us going here with a 250 light years in 2 jumps. That's gonna get our average up.
Star is A class. Warp drive engaging.
Still finding that a lot of the systems around here have been already
arrived at EOJALS YD-TD3-48.
explored.
First visit. Jump distance 205.3 light years.
But every now and then there is
EOJALS YD-TD3-48A. Bluish-white main sequence star. Habitable zone 1163 to 2321 light seconds. Age 2324 million years.
all right. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Picture taken.
I'm gonna flip the... Oh, never mind. There's stuff here. We just gotta refuel. We didn't get to refuel at the last start because it was a neutron star. So we gotta make up for that.
Refueled 13. Scan star EOJALS YD-TD3-48B. Red main sequence M star. Habitable zone 102 to 204 light seconds. Age 2324 million years.
Alright, so this was not discovered prior. Found a really awesome system yesterday as I was doing some off-stream jumping. It had 4 suns and 10 planets that were in the top 5 moneymaker categories. It had 1 Earth-like, 2 water worlds, and 7 high metal content world with alright, I didn't get that one. Alright. 7 high metal content world that was terraforming candidates. I think that is the highest payout system I've ever seen. I didn't record the name. Find out later. There's a long way to go, but that does look like a well, I don't think they're really gonna be anything, so I'm gonna bail. I don't mind scanning systems where there's a few planets, especially if we have reason to think that they're gonna be terraforming candidates. If I'm gonna stop and take the time to scan them, I do like to get a reward for that.
Jumping to system EAJALS FUIC
scanning a bunch of
star is K class.
What turns out to be just big blobs of ice isn't really good use of my time.
FU-1C9-39. First visit. Jump distance 50.4 light years.
That doesn't mean we won't stop and scan some of the systems, but we also have to be cognizant of the time we're using.
Scooped 8.64 tons
so.
of fuel, leaving level at 32 tons.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are currently 10,897 light years away from Earth. We have traveled a little bit further.
System EAJALS KBGC 10-74. Star is K class.
Than we had
tight.
thought we would. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead of schedule so that if there is a day or two along the way where I can't
First visit, jump distance 51.2 light years.
I can't play, or I have to cut my time short, or for any other reason won't be able to move forward. I have some buffer, so I won't have to catch up.
Refueled 7.91 tons of fuel.
So we're going out a little bit strong. So this is day, started on Tuesday, that was day 1, and then we did Wednesday, was day 2, and then today, I say it's day 3, it is day 3 on the stream.
Star is K class. Warp drive engaging.
But I did do like 50 jumps yesterday afternoon. Just chilling and scanning and jumping.
Arrived at Eojals OB-FC
by myself without the
11-78. First visit.
added
Jump distance 50.1 light years.
the added stress of the stream.
Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled 7.49 tons of fuel, leaving level at 32 tons.
Like I said, if you're gonna scan something, it's gonna have to be worth it. These gas giants are not worth it. So I guess at the end of day 2, we have an average of 5,000 light years.
Prepare for hyperspace to system Eojals ILPD 5-2.
Or I should say, at the
Star is G
beginning of
class.
official day 3,
Warp
we
drive
have an
engaging.
average of 5,000 light years per day. We are looking to do 3,000 light years per day, not really much.
PD 5-246. First visit. Jump distance 50.4 light years.
It is one of those where should we try and make it a number that's divisible by 3,000
Refueled 7.6 tons
on
of
the
fuel.
distance
Fuel level is
from
now
Earth,
32
or are we
tons.
just gonna say once the trip computer says 3,000 that's the end?
Frame shift drive charging.
I don't know the answer to that. We're gonna have to see how. We're gonna have to see how far we get and what time we have when we get there.
Prepare for hyperspace to system Eojals AUZC 13-13. Star is K class. Warp drive
Not
engaging.
every jump is a perfect distance away from Earth, so even if we're jumping 50 light years, we might still only be moving like
Arrived at
45
Eojals
light years away from the
AU-ZC
Earth.
13-13. First visit. Jump distance 51.0 light years.
Because we might be going a little bit sideways, or
Fuel scooping complete.
Scooped 7.86 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32 tons.
Frame shift drive charging.
Jumping to system Eojals QXLD 7-345. Star is A class. Warp drive engaging. Arrived at Eojals QX-LD 7-345. First visit. Jump distance 49.6 light years.
Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled 7.31 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32 tons.
all right. Good evening. We're gonna have a look at this system. There wasn't too many planets in here. Some of them looks interesting. So we'll take it easy and scan them and see what's up.
Scan star Eojals QX-LD 7-345, bluish-white main sequence star, habitable zone 1046 to 2088 light seconds, age 2452 million years.
Alright, so these inner planets are gonna be completely toast. But these guys are in the habitable zone. The inner 3 is probably gonna be burnt or crisp. But these are just inside. That one's inside. These might be right outside. So there could be some really interesting planets in here. Let's go have a look. Always cool to get some first discoveries.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-1. High metal content body.
Now, with the fast scanner I can almost just not slow down, but I have a higher chance of getting the scans done even if I forget to hit the brakes. I wish there was a distance counter. I have to check and see in ED Discovery if that's one of the numbers I can get out of the logs. It's the distance to Earth. If I can get that out, that would be kind of cool, especially for this.
QX-LD7-345-2. High metal content body.
Especially for this expedition.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-3. High metal content body.
Alright, so that should be the 3 innermost ones. So, not really a shocker there. 1000 kelvins is a little hot. Let's have a look at these guys. We could get some terraforming candidates out here. That last one had minor silicate vapor geyser volcanism. That sounds kind of cool.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-4. Terraformable high metal content body.
Yep. That was one goodie. And then the other one is gonna be too. Unless it's a water world. It doesn't look like it.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-5, Terraformable high metal content body.
That is excellent. That does look like a water world. And it could be, and then we got this pair, and then that thing at the end. They all seem to be good candidates for something. So I guess every now and then we're just gonna have to make a stop and take a look and see what we got. Ideally, I'd like to discover every star along the way, but I think that might be a little bit optimistic. We can try. I mean, it is a long journey. Bound to find something. We're gonna spend a few minutes just getting this system scanned. That's all. We only got like 4 planets left, which is about half now. But 2 is in a convenient pair, so it's gonna be a 2-for-1 trip. This is gonna be a water world. Fairly convinced of that. I still think the fast scanner is going to be the fastest way of getting this scanning done. The long range stuff didn't really help, and I think it
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-6, Water World.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the scan time depends on the size of the object and your distance from it. So even if it is within range, So at the maximum range it takes a certain amount of time to scan it. So I guess if your maximum range increases, then the maximum time it takes to scan it at that range also increases. So even if you can scan it from further away, it's gonna take you longer to get it done. And by that time, you might as well just have zoomed up to it and gotten a close sniff. On the fast scan mix, for very fast scans of stars, so I might feel more inclined to at least stop for all of those. That last one, that was a water world with an ammonia atmosphere.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-9, high metal content body.
And then we got the twins over here. Which may be terraforming candidates. I was kind of hoping that that one out there was going to be an ammonia system, but it was not. That's all right. I don't even know what the CG is. I haven't checked it out. Let's see. Wolves of Donai. Help construct an asteroid by an earn awards by delivering titanium, beryllium explosives, aluminum, and palladium to Gran in HR 7047. The other one is combat, protect traders, and earn awards by handing in bounty vouchers and Gran in HR 7047. So pretty standard stuff. I could have brought my Type 9 out there.
QX-LD7-345-7, high metal content body.
Oh, it is it? Oh, maybe I'll have to participate some then. I can bring my PlayStation 4 commander over there with my battle conda. Bring my battle conda over there and get some bounties. We finished scanning. The eggplant apocalypse had something to share, but I'm not sure what that is.
Scanned EOJALS QX-LD7-345-8, high metal content body.
That sounds like the lyrics from some song or something.
Frameshift drive charging.
Prepare for hyperspace to system EOJALS QX-LD7-2, star is F class. Arrived at EOJALS QX-LD7-2, first visit, jump distance 49.9 light years. Scan star EOJALS QX-LD7-2A, white main sequence star, habitable zone 488 to 974 light seconds, age 1,274 million years.
Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled 7.4 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32 tons.
All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
This will be jump number 10 today. Should bring us up to 650 light years.
Jumping to system EOJALS MMUC 16-19. Star is K class. Make it so. Arrived at EOJALS MM-UC 16-19. First visit. Jump
Okay.
distance 50.5 light years.
Fuel scooping complete.
I think in the last 2,000 years, Christians are probably the ones who have done most of the persecution, not
Scoop
being the
7.65 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32
persecuted
tons.
ones.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jumping to system EOJALS YJID 9-327. Star is F class. Hold on tight.
Generally won't allow politics or religious discussions in here, though. It's
Arrived at EOJALS
just,
YJ-1D9-327. First visit. Jump distance
too likely to
50.4
cause
light years.
a disturbance.
Fuel scooping complete.
Good morning, Commander Eyes.
Scoop 7.61
Welcome
tons
to the
of
stream.
fuel, leaving level at 32 tons.
Are we gonna check this system out? Most people don't talk about what? Well, I guess we are 11,200 light years away from Earth.
27A, white main sequence star, habitable zone 503 to 1003 light seconds, age 6,964 million years.
Yeah, most people don't want to talk about politics on video game live streams because there's a lot of polarization where there's a lot of people to the left and there's a lot of people to the right, and the tone in most discussion isn't very civil. So there's really this is not the medium for having those kind of discussions. That would be some sort of a talk show kind of deal. I mean, I'm here playing I don't have the time to moderate all the content in the chat. I mean, I could easily stop and do something about it, but I'd rather not. So that's why I'm kind of outright just saying, hey, look, I understand that there are people with different political views, but we're sort of trying to not talk about that here, just so we can all be friends and enjoy the things that we all enjoy, which is right now apparently Elite Dangerous. And then when we go back to our real selves, we can deal with the political realities of our countries. Well, I was just trying to explain why I have that rule. I mean, it's just a lot of people do that because they don't want chat to turn into a flame war. So that's why I'm trying to just nip it in the bud and just say, hey, look, let's just leave it at that. And there's probably plenty of streams where there are political discussions. So it's just not here.
1D9-327A2 high metal content body.
Right now we are kind of halfway between the bubble and Sagittarius A. So there's the bubble. This is where we're at, and this is Sagittarius A. We are going to stop in here. Just gonna recalculate for that now that we've gone the required mileage. I think this is one of those tourist destinations. The name escapes me, but I think there's 2 neutron stars in there. I think those are called the twins or something like that. My jump range is just over 50 light years. We got... Yeah, max jump range is 56.7. Current jump range is 51.4.
Terraformable high metal content body.
I'm carrying some limpets just in case I need some external repairs.
Scan EOJALS YJ-1D9-327A3A rocky body.
Yeah, I've done some engineering on it. Let us have a look. I haven't gone full out tweak on everything. Thrusters are clean drive. Doesn't really matter much for this. These are the 5Ds are the smallest thrusters I could fit on there. Some people have managed to get 4Ds on, but in order to do that, you have to do it when the ship is super light to begin with, and then squeeze the thrusters on and engineer them for more power. I put the 5Ds on, and then now I can't change it. The frameshift drive is 6A, which is the biggest one you can fit on the Anaconda. It's been engineered for maximum jump range. I did get a very good roll.
Terraformable high metal content body.
probably wasn't the best, but it was pretty close. Everything else is D-rated. Everything is it can be lightweight, has been lightweight. I didn't do any engineering on life support. I think you can do lightweight on that as well, but I didn't do that. So I could have maybe trimmed some weight of that. I could also have done some work on the repair limpet controller, I believe, and the fuel transfer limpet controller. To trim off some weight. And the heatsink launchers you can also do lightweight, I believe. Detailed surface scanner is a fast scan. Power plant is overcharged, otherwise I wouldn't have enough power with a 4A. And the power distributor is a 1D, which is the smallest one I got. Shields are small as well. It's the smallest. It's a 3A. It's the smallest one you can get to cover the ship. When you roll, you get the option to apply it or not. So yes, if you do have a good roll, you can choose to apply that, and then you can roll again and see if it's better. If it's not better, you can choose not to apply it. So you can always go that route. That's the way I usually do it. I roll once, and then I take that, almost whether it's good or bad, just to have something. The first roll is always, you're always going to get something that's better than stock, so to speak. Damn it. Yeah, whatever you roll, it's almost always going to be better than stock. So the first roll is just like, let's get some basic improvements on here, and then you just roll until you find something that's better, and just keep rolling until either you're out of mats or you're satisfied with what you got. They're gonna change that now.
YJ-1D9-327A5 terraformable high metal content body.
What I did when I started out was I did delivery missions. So go on the mission board and find some sort of delivery mission. They should pay you in 5 digits. So if you can get anything over 10,000 for a delivery mission, that should start getting you money. And then I would suggest looking for some means to get into a bigger ship. I think the Cobra is fairly inexpensive. Cobra MK3, and it has a good upgrade abilities, so you can get some cargo space, or you can outfit it as a fighter and start making money doing some fighting. It really depends on what it is that you want to do. But when you first start out, you gotta make some money fast, and the stock Sidewinder isn't really gonna. Is it that much? Alright, you may have to do some intermediary intermediary ships there. Let me have a look. Yeah, the Cobra is 350,000. That's a little much. If you want to go the non-combat route, I would recommend getting into a hauler as soon as possible. That will give you a 22-ton cargo capacity, and then you can really start moving some stuff. And after that, set your eyes on the Cobra MK3. And just work missions, delivery missions, until you get the money you need for the Cobra MK3, and then at that point you can the delivery missions is when you go to the I forgot what it's called. I haven't seen it in a while. But when you dock at a base, you can go to the services. Hang on 1 second.
A6, high metal content body.
Right, so yeah, starport services or whatever, station services, and then there's the marketplace is the top choice on the left there, and then there's missions. That's the second one. And then once you get some credits doing that, you can start with bounty hunting. I didn't really enjoy bounty hunting in the stock Sidewinder, but it really depends on what it is you want to do. Okay, that's not too far away, but is it worth it? No. I don't stop at every system to scan. Because it's just it's gonna be too slow. But I'm gonna try and catch up on some questions here. Just how many hours is this? I did
Jumping to system EOS.
Let me see what I got here.
9-171. Star is N class. Warp drive engaging.
I did 3 hours there, and then
arrived at EOS YJ-1D.
4 hours there. That's 7 hours.
First visit. Jump distance 29.
I did 7 hours on day 1 and 2, and then I did a couple of hours yesterday, so I'm probably about 10 hours in.
Scan star EOS YJ-1D9-171A. Neutron star. Habitable zone 1308 to 2609 light seconds, age 3290 million years.
Yeah, that's part of the trick of the game, is to figure out how to get from A to B without running out of fuel. And seeing if you can get there. The problem when you start out is that you don't have much of a jump range, so and you're not gonna get the good missions. I don't know if I just got super lucky or what, but I got like a 35,000 credit mission the first time around. So I like instantly had access to the next level of ships. Yeah, or dock somewhere in between. Just there's also where's my pointer? Come on. There's also what the hell? There's also right here economical routes and fastest route. This will do many small jumps, takes almost no fuel at all. And fastest route will take you to max jump range or close to it, but it uses a lot of fuel on that one. To begin with, economical route is probably the way to go. It should be able to get you to where you need to go for most missions. Either that or you're just going to have to dock somewhere in between and refuel. If you run out of fuel, yeah, you can call the fuel rats. We're gonna jump 205 light years.
Prepare for hyperspace to system EAJALS PYHC 23-23. Star is K class. Hold on tight.
There is a lot of money to be made bounty hunting. There is no denying that. The problem is if you die, you lose all your bounties, so you have to just get some and cash them in and then get some more. Yeah, fuel rats are roadside assistance. They come and they don't even charge you anything.
PY-HC 23-23. Orange main sequence K star. Habitable zone 102 to 203.
They're a bunch of nice guys.
Age 1,404 million years.
I carry fuel inputs just in case I run into somebody out here that it's run out. There's about 30 of us, I guess, going out here. Yes, absolutely. If you can wing up with someone, especially somebody with a big ship,
tons of fuel.
then you share all the bounties, and so if the big ship just cleans house, then you still get all the money. But you know, on day one, you'll be lucky to
prepare for hyperspace to
be able to take advantage of that.
Star is F class.
Well, that's very commendable. I try to help people too, but I'm doing most of my stuff on stream, and I do also a lot in private groups because I find there's too many a-holes in open, which is sad but true.
Scoop 7.88 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32 tons.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes. I'm
Prepare for hyperspace to system
I'm in the Mobius PvE group. So when I'm on the PC, I am mostly mostly there. So that's all friendly guys.
Arrived at Eojals CB-HB51-23. First visit. Jump distance 50.4 light years. Scan star Eojals CB-HB51-23. Orange main sequence K star. Habitable zone 104 to 207 light seconds. Age 296 million years.
On the PlayStation, I am usually in the Pixel Bandit group. Right now, I'm in open.
3.69 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 28.
There's nobody else out here.
Tons.
That's not what I wanted. So let's see, where am I? I am getting close to the core. Alright, so Mobius is a group that was established because people were tired of being gunned down by people who enjoyed player versus player without really asking if the other player was game.
Prepare for hyperspace to system
and they have there's only one simple rule: don't engage other players without their expressed permission. There's little point in being open either out here, but
First visit.
I don't know. Since I am in open, at least I'm not kind of hiding away. And if I do find somebody else out here, we're just gonna have to assume they are an explorer and not somebody just out here to destroy my ship. Yeah, there's but the basic rule of Mobius is don't shoot, don't open fire on other players.
Leaving level at 32 tons.
If you are in a combat or a conflict zone, then you have
jumping to system Eojals JDZC 27-54.
Willingly declared that you are indeed open for combat, and if there happens to be a player on the other side, then so be it.
Arrived at Eojals JD-ZC 27-54. First visit. Jump distance 50.3 light years.
But I don't really engage much with the Mobius people. I haven't found many. Mostly because I've been
4.01 tons of
away from the PC for a while,
28.46 tons.
And then now in the last month and a half I've been out exploring. So I've either been
Star is N class.
Away from people, or I've been in open anyways.
Arrived at Idale's NK-CD 14-23. First visit. Jump distance 15.4 light years. Scan star Idale's NK-CD 14-23. Neutron star. Habitable zone 1652 to 3295 light seconds. Age 3184 million years.
Alright, so I'm gonna go check out this planet just because it is seemingly in the habitable zone. Yeah, I run into Thargoids a couple of months back. Well, right after the release of 2.4, some of the Pixel Bandit guys got together and we were looking for Thargoids. So we're testing out the AX missiles, things like that. It's an expensive hobby hunting Thargoids. Community goals. Community goals are either combat or cargo hauls. Usually, they're usually related. The cargo hauls are usually just bringing specified cargo to a certain station, and then the combat community goal is usually just bounty hunting in resource extraction sites for people with bounties. You can make quick money there. This is a ringed water world. You're gonna get in here and scan it. See if you can get a picture. Yeah, they seem to be. That seems to be the normal community goals. Is the
Scandidales NK-CD 14-234 Water World.
The two missions, one for hauling cargo and one for combat. Sometimes there's two cargo missions. One for Federation and one for the Empire. Sometimes there's two combat missions. One for the Empire and one for the Federation. Alright, we're gonna... Take a picture?
Picture taken.
All right. I didn't actually get any information on the thing. It scanned it, and I was talking while we were getting the results. Oh, how did it manage to get destroyed? Take a picture.
Picture taken.
Good morning, Scarface. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what we found. Terrestrial water world with an active water-based chemistry and carbon water-based life. Cool. All right, let's jump another 200. Oh, I gotta. Right. I have to do the. Supercharge first. That was kind of dumb. I should have done that first before going out the 2000 light seconds, but here we are. Can you even fit an SRV in Sidewinder? I know I got him here. Not there. I got 2. Because I didn't think but it wouldn't by default. No, I'm afraid I do not speak French. I did take some in school many years ago, but I'm not gonna insult anyone with what I know of French. You still own it. Wouldn't you still be able to apply it to your ship? I don't think. I don't know. I never had any of that. All right, we gotta find the. Oh yeah, I'm not greatest at this. I did crash first time I tried this on this trip, so I have some damage from that, but alright, so the trick is to not get closer than 0.2. And also not go too fast. So now we are at what, 0.3? Getting down there. And then you gotta try and keep it in here for I don't know what the time limit is, but
Drive boosted by 4 times.
You need like 5-6 seconds or something like that for it to actually supercharge. And you might get tossed around and then tossed right back in, but usually you get tossed out. And then we're ready to go for 200 light years.
Jumping to system GLI WKAC 3-4. Star is G class. Make it so. Arrived at GLI WK-AC 3-4. First visit. Jump distance 205.3 light years.
Yep. When you get your drive supercharged, you get 4 times the distance. But it does damage your ship, or not damage, but yeah, well, there's a little bit of damage on your frame shift drive when you do it. Alright, I'm gonna have to take like half an hour break. I need to go take care of stuff with the car. So I'll be gone for a little bit and then I'll be back. Great to see so many people interested here, but I need to take care of something or my wife's gonna strangle me. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you all for being here, and hopefully I'll see you later. Alright.